Okay, so welcome to the mini Photoshop tutorial. This is a pretty fun project, pretty easy as well. You can do things like take a city right here, make it look tiny, kind of looks like a mini village. I got the Eiffel Tower over here. You can do cars on a highway or like a neighborhood, anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and pick this image, which is a picture of a train station. These work pretty well, and just whenever you're picking an image, you can do people running. It's pretty open. You just want to make sure that you have an aerial photograph, not one from ground level, because otherwise it's not going to work. You need one that's at least 1 or 2 stories up and at somewhat of an angle like this one right here. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and put it into Photoshop like I just did. And once you get in there, you're going to press Q to enter quick mask. And then you're going to press G to select gradients. And if it doesn't show up, you're going to go over here to where your paint bucket is. And you're going to right click. And then you're going to select the gradient tool. That's if the paint bucket tool is already selected, which happens sometimes. So select the gradient tool and draw a vertical line or a horizontal line depending on what image you're using, and just try to get it to fit with whatever picture you're using. I'm going to try to get it to go along with the train. Okay, so that looks about right. Maybe try it a little more. Okay. And then again, once I've got it the way I like it, I'm going to press Q to exit quick mask. Then I'm going to go up here to filter, blur, lens blur. Click on that. Let that load real quick. Actually really slow. And then over here on the right, you've got your options to mess with it. And you can just change the radius. It blurs it more, blurs it less, vice versa. So you're just gonna go ahead and play with that until it looks like you want it to. It's starting to look tiny. I don't know what I want to do. Yeah, just mess with that until you find the sweet spot. And I think maybe 17. Yeah. Okay, so that looks better. I'm gonna hit OK. Then hit Command D once you're out of that to deselect. Then after that, you need to make the image look a little better because it's kind of off still. So you're going to go to Image, Adjustments, Hue and Saturation, and just drag the saturation up because that kind of makes it look a bit toyish, like little railroad tracks that you get when you were little, something like that. You can just mess with the hue also. Lightness, darkness. Just mess with that until you find what you like. And I think that looks good. Hit OK. And that's it. So once again, this is a pretty easy tutorial. It's open to a bunch of different things. You can use trains, you can do cities, you can do neighborhoods, cars driving on the highway, people walking in the street. Just remember that you need to have the photo from 1 or 2 stories above and from a slight angle, like this train here, how it's at an angle. Otherwise, it will not work very well. So thank you for watching and have fun making your